Meet Krystal. She runs a tax business, a CPR school, a real estate business. It might appear Krystal is a rock-solid entrepreneur, but Krystal is about to get shattered.
First of all, I didn't take any money from anybody.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I did not.
That's sure not what Shanika says.
I got scammed.
And Christina claims Krystal crushed her cash flow for the last year.
I think she's a con.
By the end of this story, I think the truth will be crystal clear. There's a bunch of people that tell me you're ripping them off, Krystal.
It's a bunch of people telling you that I ripped them off that's lying.
Christina is a real estate investor from Miami. This house on Westbrook Street in Detroit is one of her properties. She needed a real estate company to handle the property. She relied on sources to recommend someone, and man, her sources let her down.
They set me up with a person as my property manager who's a convicted felon and doesn't even have a real estate license to do what she does.
That person is Krystal Davis, a.k.a. Krystal Card of Card Property Management. Their motto is property management with a woman's touch. That woman touched the $15,000 Christina says she gave her and didn't do a thing. Christina and I Zoomed in April, 6 months after she hired Card Property Management, and asked me to see if the house had been fixed up as Krystal promised. Here's the photo I took. Sure doesn't look like Krystal had the place rent ready.
She's been proven through her criminal history record to have issues with the law and with other residents of Detroit.
Residents like Chrissy. Krystal friended Chrissy on Facebook and said her company, Card Virtual Tax Service, could get her a big refund and take a percentage. Here's a text from Krystal to Chrissy. I told you I would hook you up. I'm a professional tax preparer. Chrissy responds with questions regarding paperwork needed, but she didn't need the paperwork. She says Krystal had already filed her taxes for her.
That's when my eyebrows started to raise because how did you file my taxes without my permission?
Chrissy did get a big refund, but the bank froze the account because the IRS started an investigation. Chrissy explained to the IRS Card Tax Service filed her taxes without her signature or permission, but she got in trouble with the feds because
Krystal Davis tax firm is not even on our paperwork.
The same thing happened to Tara.
After my taxes are filed, I get a letter from the IRS stating that my taxes are being investigated.
Tara says Krystal told her,
You said you wanted the maximum refund. And I'm like, the legal maximum refund? That's why I went with you. I thought you were a licensed preparer.
Card Virtual Tax Service didn't appear on Tara's taxes, so she had to deal with the IRS on her own. Then Krystal stopped contacting everyone, Chrissy, Tara, and Christina down in Miami.
It was about the first weekend in May that I had my last communication with her up until September.
September, when she hired Eric, an actual property investment guy and licensed real estate agent who went to the Westbrook house and found a contractor fixing it up for the owner.
I said, no, the owner is me. I live in Florida. I did not go up to the property. Who is the new owner?
Take a guess.
She presented herself as a property owner. She said her and her husband bought the property. They were trying to rehab the neighborhood. She gave me a whole story.
Shanika found this ad on Zillow for the house on Westbrook. She called and met the owner, Krystal Card, at the newly refurbished house.
Everybody's been inquiring about this property. I have a few potential people. Nobody put down a deposit. Would you like to put down a deposit?
Shanika gave Krystal this money order for $825 and then realized she hadn't filled out a rental application. Credit check.
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I said, something isn't right.
She Googled Krystal Card's name, found out she also goes by the name Krystal Davis, talked to the real estate guy, the real owner of the house, and discovered Krystal's con.
She's an expert at frauding people.
Maybe not an expert, but she has been convicted of retail fraud, felony receiving stolen property, utility fraud, larceny, and taking money under false pretenses. Here's Eric, the real estate agent, who's actually supposed to be handling the house on Westbrook now for Christina. So Krystal hasn't given the owner of the property or you the money.
Krystal's given nobody the money. She's taken it, and no one has talked to her since last Saturday morning.
Well, I'm going to talk to her right now. Hi, Krystal. It's Rob Walchek from Fox 2.
Hi.
Hi, I got to ask you some questions.
What?
What's going on with that house on Westbrook over there?
What?
The house on Westbrook that you took money from Shanika from. Why don't you hang up the phone and talk to me? Yeah, she must be busy closing a real estate deal, or maybe going over someone's taxes, or maybe she's giving CPR instructions over the phone.
Could you get that out my face?
No, you tell me what happened to the $825 you took from Shanika. You're not supposed
First of all, I didn't take any money from anybody.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I did not.
Remember, I have a copy of the money order Shanika gave to Krystal, made out to Krystal's company. So are you handling that house on Westbrook?
I don't have
For
any
Christina down in Florida? Because Christina says she hasn't even talked to you in weeks, and you're supposed to be...
I don't have any further...
Here, you want to take my card so you can call me and answer these questions? Hold on. Why don't you just talk to me right now?
Camera out my face.
Krystal tries to back out in a hurry, but she's having a hard time handling her phone, her emotions, and her BMW at the same time.
They blocking me in and everything.
Nobody's blocking you in.
On the phone as a witness for this.
Okay, fantastic.
Out of my face.
I'm out of your face, and you're into the Hall of Shade.
Crystal blue persuasion.